I was so nervous he wasn't going to call me his friend. I feel so good right now. I mean, I could bomb her now. I couldn't give a crap. So Bill called me his friend. There we go. I'm in the middle of growing a beard. At the stage where I've just looked like I've given up on life. But my body gave up long ago. For the longest time, I'm just getting into stand-up comedy. I've been a fan for the longest time. But for the longest time, my friends and my coworkers have been like, you should be a comedian. You should go do stand-up. And my boss is like, you should get back to work. And I was like, I should be a comedian. I love, going to Taco Bell. But what I realize is that I've gotten self-conscious of my music choices based off of, the opinions of the drive-through teenager. I don't know what you want to call him. I was driving through one day, and this teenager was like, "Hey, that's a cool song. What do you listen to?" I was like, "I have no idea." I was like, "Can you hear my music?" And we were 2 feet away from each other. So obviously, he could. But that made me self-conscious. So now when I go through the drive-thru, I'm scrambling on the radio, trying to find a cool song to be like, "Oh yeah, it's the Decemberists," or whoever's cool these days. I don't know. But what ends up usually happening is "Oh yeah, it's a erectile dysfunction commercial because the song ended 4 seconds ago." I've noticed that it took us so long in Danville to get a Taco Bell. It's just food jokes here from now on, folks. If you want to go to the bar, I won't be hurt. But we have 3 subways in town. 3 subways. There's one in the hospital. How many people? How big of a problem was it that people were canceling their surgeries because they wanted a sweet onion chicken teriyaki sandwich? It's ridiculous. How many people are like, "Well, I do need my hip fixed, but I need a meatball sub. So let's reschedule." Okay, see you later. Let's go to the notes. Oh yeah, I do. I work at Geisinger, and they want us to always give that quick disclaimer because they're embarrassed by us. And the opinions here expressed do not necessarily represent those of Geisinger and their associates, and any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Major League Baseball is prohibited. So, all right, that's all I wrote. So there you go. Thanks, everybody.